Class of 22, you may be seated. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming out to our 2022 graduation ceremony this evening. I'd like to welcome the graduating class of 2022. For the past 2 years, you've been facing challenges that all of us have had a hard time overcoming. Each and every one of you have overcome that challenge and got to this point that we're at today. Each of you have persevered in the face of adversity and sacrificed in ways in which we never could have considered prior to the pandemic. Be proud of your achievements and for the success you have accomplished. Whatever course your future takes, it is my hope that you will look back on your years at New Day as having prepared you to meet with the challenges that life presents you. I consider it a privilege to have spent the past 5 years with you. You're a unique and special group of individuals, and I've had the opportunity to watch you grow into the young adults that you've become today. I want to thank the faculty and staff of New Day Charter School for being committed to the success of every student and continuing to take a personal interest in their academic and social development. I'd also like to thank the parents, guardians, extended families for the support that you've provided these students throughout their years. I'll leave you with the final words from the ever insightful Winnie the Pooh. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Always remember that your New Day family is here for you, and we're only a phone call away. I can't wait for you to come back and visit and share all of your amazing achievements that you fulfill in your lifetime. Congratulations to each member of the graduating class and their families. May you continue to experience great success in your future. Now we have a couple students who would like to speak. First up, we have Miss Shayna Beam.
Hello, fellow classmates, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and teachers. We did it. Good cry. It was a journey getting here, but we made it. I never thought that this time would come. I want to thank the teachers and the parents because let's face it, the last 2 years have been rough. Our senior year, we finally got back together and were able to make more memories this year. We will miss you and the memories that we had together. But it's time to close these doors and open new ones. We have a bigger journey ahead of us, but let's not forget about this one. Because of the memories and obstacles that we had, made us accomplish and made us stronger because we learned along the way. We don't want to say goodbye, so let's say until next time. Let's take a step through these doors and make our dreams come true.
Next up, Miss Harley Davison.
Hello, New Day graduates, friends, and family. My name is Harley Davison, and not the one in your dad's garage. From my 9th grade year, which happened twice, to my mid-12th grade year was my lowest of lows with grades. I pretty much gave up, started hanging out with the wrong people, and was very little motivation. When I enrolled myself in New Day, my lowest grade from my previous school was a 19%. But when I got to New Day, I put myself to work when I was at school, and my grades never dropped below a C. And I believe it was because of the great support system of teachers I had behind me. But there's one person that I really connected with, and that was Miss Carol Hoffman. I want to thank you for everything that you did for me since I've been to this school, even if it was for a short period of time. You really treated me like my age, and you are the first person to ever do that, and I really appreciate that. And with that being said, I would like to thank every single teacher from both sides of Huntington. You guys have all taught us stuff that we will use in the real world. I would also like to thank Chris, my counselor, my parents, and my girlfriend Lakeisha for never giving up on me. I also want to thank my Mimi, who passed away 2 years ago. She has never left my side, and she gave me the strength to keep going. Now, for my graduating class, you all have a lot of potential. You guys can do whatever you put your mind to. All you gotta do is go for it. Go for your dreams, take your dreams further, and do it for you. Congrats to all of you guys. Class of 2022, out.
Destiny France.
Good afternoon, friends, family, and fellow graduates. We did it. We finally completed one of the biggest accomplishments in our lifetime. We all should be so proud of ourselves. All of our hard work didn't go to waste. We don't have to stop here. This graduation has already showed us how capable we are of accomplishing our goals when we fully commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today realize how possible it is when we put our minds to it. We've already shown our commitment to personal growth by making it to the ceremony today. As we all continue with our lives, may we take on each problem we come face to face with all confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and we are equipped with the right tools to tackle our futures. I want to take the time to thank my mom and dad, my sister, for being so patient with me and standing by me through all of my struggles. And I also want to put a huge thank you to Miss Cutshaw, Mrs. Armstrong, Mrs. Peterson, Miss Biddle, Miss Scholl, Mr. Frayne, Mr. Slater, Mrs. Romig, and to both Mr. Daubert for never giving up on me and always encouraging me to get through. I couldn't have done it without any of you. And I'm so proud to stand here with my baby girl and say I finally did it. Here's to class of 2022. I'm so proud of you all.
Ashley Mazer.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashley. I'd like to start out when I first started at New Day. When I first started, I had no friends. I didn't know anyone. I was very bashful and shy. I met Miss Hauk, and we instantly bonded. She helped me find friends and express myself. Here I am a year and a half later, and I swear everyone knows me in and out. My 9th grade year to mid-11th grade year, all my grades were way down. When I switched to New Day, I was on a roll. I never seen any of my grades lower than a 70. I'd like to thank all of my teachers and my family for helping me and pushing me through it all. I would also like to give a big shout out to my mom. She passed away when I was 2 due to a brain tumor. Even though she is not here, I know she was right there with me, helping me and supporting me through it all. Here's to the class of 2022.
Good evening and welcome to our 16th graduation. We're going to get ready now and present diplomas. Okay. Would the first row please stand? E. Katrina Teodolina Arnold. Shana Nichelle Beam. Madison Nicole Creed. Harley Bailey Elaine Davison. Destiny, Cheyenne, France, and Luna. The first row may be seated. Would the second row please rise? Bailey Lane Gardner. Mariah Lee Grove. Lindsay Gabrielle Lavati. The second row may be seated. Would the third row please rise? Lydia Renee Huey. Caden Jacob Kerstetter. Nicole Vasilia Lemonides. Ashley Nicole Mazer. Natasha Page Schingler. Would the third row please be seated? Would the fourth row please rise? Katrina Cheyenne Sunderland. Caitlin Jo Vaughan. Erica Renee Wilson. The fourth row may be seated. We also had one graduate that couldn't be with us tonight, Phoebe Kai Yandre Yablonsky. We have a few students we want to recognize tonight. The first one is an attendance in recognition of outstanding attendance record, and that would have went to Phoebe Yablonsky, so we'll make sure she gets that. The second recognition for outstanding attendance goes to Caitlin Vaughn. So Caitlin, if you would come down. Hands are too full there. Okay, and now I'd like to call Miss Hauk up.
I'm going to try to keep it short. I know Mr. Valentine has a ball game he's got to get to after this. My name is Ms. Hauk, and I'm a special education teacher at the Huntington site of New Day Charter School. During my time at New Day, I've earned many other titles. I have earned the title of lunch lady, life skills, classroom aide, the student council teacher, sometimes the occasional mom, or my favorite, Ms. Hauk, what exactly is it that you do at New Day? But in the process of earning those titles, I have had the opportunity to spend time with many of these amazing students that you see before you right now. It's been a hard few years for schools. I know Mrs. Armstrong touched on that. But right now I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. So, class of 2022, raise your hand if you overcame some sort of obstacle, challenge, or hardship to get to this day. Raise your hand if you weren't sure you would cross the finish line to earn this diploma. Raise your hand if someone in this room made a difference in your life. All right, parents, it's your turn. We would not be here today without all of you supporting these students. You give us your kids for 6.5 hours a day, and in that time, your kids become our kids. You have the hardest job here. So raise your hand if there were days where, as you relentlessly tried to urge your child to get out of bed to get to school on time, or you were checking Power School to hype yourself up to have that talk with your student about those missing assignments so you don't get those pesky phone calls, or you were rolling your eyes as your phone rang with yet another one call from the school. Did you wonder if you would have the patience to keep your sanity to reach this moment? Raise your hand if someone in this room made a difference in your life and in your journey to get your student to this day. All right, last round. Teachers, it's your turn for the hot seat. Raise your hand if this school year presented you with challenges, obstacles, or hardships. Raise your hand if at any point you were so tired, and there isn't any type of tired like teacher tired, that you weren't sure you would make it to this day. Raise your hand if your students make a difference in your life. So at this point, I want to tell you a quick story. One day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy hurriedly picking up and gently throwing things into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Young man, what are you doing?" The boy replied, Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die. The man laughed to himself and said, "Don't you realize there are miles and miles of beach and hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the surf. Then, smiling at the man, he said, "It made a difference to that one." My point here is no matter how small your efforts seem on a daily basis, you never know how much a difference you are making in someone's life. I'd like to take the opportunity to provide some special recognition to a young lady who has made quite a difference in our school community. She is welcoming, encouraging, responsible, organized, constantly has a positive attitude, and is respectful to her peers, her teachers, and all those around her. This young lady jumps at every opportunity to lend a helping hand or be involved in extra activities at our school. This year, this student volunteered to be a helper in my life skills classroom. She provided an extra set of hands when helping with tasks such as sorting lunches for the day and provided support to my students in the classroom. She is one of the founding members of our student council and helped to establish a group to provide students with opportunities for activities. She has demonstrated all of the qualities that represent New Day Charter School. Miss Ashley Mazer, could you come up here, please? Come on this side. I would like to present you with a certificate of appreciation, a copy of the Starfish story, and a starfish pendant as a reminder that as you go out into the world, you will continue to make a difference in the lives of those around you. Give me a hug. I'm going to cry now. Congratulations to Ashley. We thank you for all you do. And congratulations to this amazing group of students on this stage. We're so proud to have played a small part in the role in the journey to get you here. Congratulations, class of 2022. We love you.
When I was asked to give this speech, three things came to my mind. First, it was inspirational, then motivational, and then brief. I got everyone to look on the brief. Inspirational, I really don't think I can say any more than what we have already heard from the great speakers tonight. Thank you very much. Motivational. Big journeys begin with small steps. Some steps are bigger than others. Some are narrow, some are shorter. Some sneak up on you, some are hard to see. Surround yourself with great people while navigating these steps in your journey. Great people are like rails that all steps should have. The rails can help keep your balance, step higher than normal, and carry heavier loads. As I look across the crowd, I see family, friends, and parents that have helped this group of graduates take their first steps as infants to the monumental steps in their individual journey, as in tonight. Students, could you please stand? Without further hesitation, students, you may move your tassels from the right side of your cap, indicating the moving from one educational level to the next. For those of you in the crowd, I would like to present to you the 2022 graduating class of New Day Charter School.